Hello Vikings, this is Miss Hames, and this is Just the Facts 7.2. We're going to be talking about weathering, erosion, and deposition. We have had this information back towards the beginning of the year when we talked about our different biomes, so this should just be a refresher. Alright, here's the overall chart where we're going to talk about weathering, erosion, and deposition. Weathering. Weathering creates sediment. It is the breaking down of rock. I have these little arrows, and it shows it might be wind, it might be rain, it might even be animals scratching on rock. Anything that breaks down rock is considered weathering. And one of the ways that I kind of remember the difference between these, is if you look at weathering, there's an EA, and if you look at create, there's an EA. Creates sediment, or it breaks down rocks, there's an EA. So there's an EA in weathering, creates, and breaks. And that's just a silly way, if it doesn't help you, you don't have to remember that. But it's just a silly way that I use to help me remember that weathering goes with creating sediment and breaking down rock. Because sometimes it gets easy to get weathering and erosion and deposition confused. Alright, so the breaking down of rock is weathering. Then, after it's broken down, it might erode. And I think I've told you this, my silly way of remembering this is erode away, he rode away. It's moving. The sediment is moving. Okay, so these are just the little pieces of sediment, and they're being moved. It might be by water, it might be by wind, but erosion is moving sediment. Okay. Next is deposition. And you think about a deposit. When you make a deposit into a bank, you are putting in money. You are setting down your money into the bank. So deposition is depositing that sediment. So it sets it down. It's creating a new landform by setting it down. It's deposited somewhere. So first it's broken down into sediment, then it's eroded away, and then the last thing is it's deposited. It's set down someplace. And that is weathering, erosion, and deposition.